You're listening to Four Things to Know, a WCCO daily news podcast.
Happy Friday, everyone. It's June 5th. I'm Maria Lizignoli.
I'm Johnny Connor. Thank you for watching and listening to us on Four Things to Know.
Our first thing to know today, Minnesota's governor signed the state's infrastructure bill this afternoon. The signing took place outside in St. Paul near the Kellogg 3rd Street Bridge, which is currently under construction. Governor Tim Walz was there with the mayor of St. Paul, Kali Her, and some of the state's commissioners and state lawmakers. The signing was ceremonial for the massive bonding bill, which will fund hundreds of infrastructure projects across the state. $1.2 billion are included in this bill. The money will support public safety, clean water, transportation, housing infrastructure, the University of Minnesota, and many local projects around the state. This bill is larger than what the governor recommended. That was $907 million. Last year, the legislature passed a $700 million bonding bill, so this one is almost double that one. Look for continuing coverage of today's bill signing in our evening newscasts.
Number 2 today, President Trump is in western Wisconsin. He's hosting a roundtable about agriculture this afternoon in Chippewa Falls. And today's visit comes after this morning when the president got a big win. The U.S. Senate passed a $70 billion bill to fund immigration enforcement agencies for the next 3 years. Only one Republican voted with the Democrats against the bill, and obviously that has big ties after Operation Metro Surge here in Minnesota.
Let's stick with politics for number 3. Attack ads are already popping up and looking to sway your votes this election season. You may have already seen an ad that's causing some concern for one candidate. The target is Peggy Flanagan, and she says it's a deep fake. This is even running on WCCO, and now we are looking into our state laws when it comes to using AI in these videos. Our Barrett Leone has more on what Minnesota law says.
Minnesota does have a law on the books regulating AI deepfakes to try and prevent the technology from influencing elections. It passed a few years ago with bipartisan support. Now, the ad in question is from North Star Dawn, a PAC supporting Congresswoman Angie Craig, who's running against Peggy Flanagan for the DFL nomination. The PAC called Flanagan's allegations baseless, and a spokesperson for Craig said she does not support the use of AI in political ads. The law says a deepfake is in violation of the law if it looks or sounds so real that an average person would believe it to be true. Per the law, deepfakes are in violation if it's made without consent, if it's made with the intent to influence an election, and if it takes place either within 90 days before a political party nominating convention or after voting starts in an election. And of course, AI-generated content is becoming more realistic, more difficult to catch these days, and experts say some clues you can keep an eye out for is to watch the edges of the face and hairline and look for background spots that may look a little different or stand out.
Now to your fourth thing to know today, the Edina Art Fair officially underway at 50th in France. This is the 59th year of one of the nation's top-ranked art festivals, and it brings in artists from around the country. John Lauritsen is out there today. He was watching it all get set up, and he spoke with the art fair's director, Jill Osiecki, and an artist, Phil Holton.
A lot of talented artists around me here at this 50th in France area. Keep in mind that 700 artists applied to be here, but only 250 were selected. They actually tell us they have about 12 different mediums of art for this festival, which runs through Sunday. It's everything from painting to sculptures, ceramics, glass blowing, drawing, and several others. I should also mention that there are artists here from 25 different states. And like the previous 50-plus years, they're expecting thousands of visitors over the weekend.
I hope they come and they talk to artists. That's really the best thing that you can do. You have that connection, learn how they make their art, talk to them what inspires them, because you'll get inspired too.
It's nonstop, and people, they have time, they visit, they talk, they want to learn about things. So it's a great audience. They come to learn as well as to buy.
We heard that from a lot of artists this morning. This is a free event. They have live music as well. They have 30 different food booths. They have a kids zone for parents as well if they want to stroll around and let the kids hang out. There's also free parking, free shuttles, and of course all this information is on their website. But an event that kicked off here at noon will run all the way through Sunday for its 59th year.
Maria, do you have plans to get out to Edina this year?
I'd love to hit it up this weekend. I went last year and it was so much fun, such talented artists. I just learned from John's report here that not everyone gets in. I kind of knew that, but 700 artists applied, only 250 got in.
Wow. Yeah, and it's really nice stuff out there.
Yeah.
I love just getting a beer out there. There's all the food trucks too, which are really fun. It's just a fun time. And this weekend, it's supposed to be pretty nice out.
And that's the best. I remember last year I went and I biked there, and then I just get dumped on with rain.
Oh, no.
And so I had to bike home in the rain, and I had my art with me. It was a bad experience, but it was a cool festival, so I want to try to make it up this time.
Absolutely. And yeah, those are the 4 things to know today. Let's check in now on that forecast for the weekend.
Happy Friday, guys. Next weather meteorologist Adam Del Rosso checking in. Any of the spotty storms that we have this evening, I think quiet down as we head throughout the rest of the overnight hours. We'll say after about 10 o'clock for the metro. We'll leave a partly cloudy sky behind. Temperatures staying on the mild side. We only fall back into the mid-60s. Tomorrow, high pressure is going to be overhead, clear out a lot of the clouds. We're going to have a lot of sunshine. And that's also going to allow things to really heat up. We're going to be in the upper 80s for our highs tomorrow. Once again, upper 80s for Sunday. But Sunday, we're going to notice more wind, more humidity, and our next round of storms arriving by the time we head into Sunday night.
And now, here's more to know.
We're learning new information about a deadly shooting in North Mankato. Police say they've arrested 3 people in connection to the shooting. Somebody shot and killed 17-year-old Tyson Michael Goodsell in his car on May 23rd. North Mankato Police and the Nicollet County Attorney's Office say 3 people are now in custody. 2 were arrested earlier this week, and now a 3rd is also behind bars. A 20-year-old from St. Peter is charged with murder, while an 18 and a 23-year-old who were arrested earlier this week are charged with aiding. Right now, investigators don't believe this was a random shooting. Some of Goodsell's classmates say he was being bothered by a group of people before he was killed.
We're hearing from the neighbor who called police for a missing teen in an Oakdale couple's home. We first brought you this story yesterday, and it is shocking. Angeline and Andrew Olson are both facing multiple charges for criminal sexual misconduct. This comes after a 14-year-old girl was found in their home. Now, that's all according to the criminal complaints, which say the girl was reported missing. Police were told by the girl's father that she could have been at her friend's house in Oakdale. When police arrived at that house, Angeline told them the girl was not there. But later on, a neighbor called police back to the home.
I came outside to smoke, and I'm minding my own business, and all of a sudden this little girl comes running past out her house right in front of me, half naked. Like, just nothing that a 13, 14-year-old girl should be wearing. Next thing you know, Angel's out the bushes, and Angel comes out naked. Like, her whole top half is out, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Why are you naked in front of a child?
Charging documents say officers located the teenager in a cardboard box in the couple's bedroom under a pile of clothes. A search warrant unveiled sexually explicit videos and photos involving the teenager. Andrew Olson is also facing 3 counts of possessing child sexual abuse material. Both of the Olsons are in the Washington County Jail.
The latest political controversy coming out of last weekend's GOP convention has nothing to do with endorsements. The Minnesota Republican Party nominating convention held a moment of silence last weekend for Derek Chauvin. A jury convicted the former Minneapolis police officer for murdering George Floyd. Just yesterday, George Floyd's former girlfriend, Courtney Ross, called the moment traumatizing.
You all had the opportunity to honor fallen soldiers or children who lost their lives at Annunciation. Instead, you took precious time to purposely hurt everyone who loved Floyd.
The state Republican Party says it didn't support the motion for a moment of silence, saying it came spontaneously from the convention floor. Minnesota Representative Tom Emmer, the GOP whip, sent this statement this week. He called it, quote, a sad day in the state of Minnesota when it's so-called news that hundreds of patriotic Minnesotans came together to peacefully and respectfully recognize a member of law enforcement, end quote. Chauvin has been in federal prison since 2021 after he was convicted of murdering George Floyd 6 years ago.
Major progress right now on a wildfire that's burning in northern Minnesota. The Birch Bay fire is still covering 35 acres just northwest of Ely. That's according to the U.S. Forest Service. Crews have it at least 30% contained, and all evacuation zones are lifted. Don't forget, campfire burning is prohibited in northern Minnesota starting tomorrow. Now, that's due to all the dry conditions up there. The ban lasts through the end of June.
The 5-day Prince celebration continues with a big concert at the Armory tonight. It's called Prince Celebration of Life 10th Year Anniversary Concert. Members of NPG and The Revolution and Morris Day will be part of this concert, which starts at 8 o'clock tonight. Also today, the Hyatt Regency in Minneapolis. There are several panel discussions, including with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis sharing memories of Prince. Then tomorrow, a chance to be part of something special. Head to the Prince mural in downtown Minneapolis for a block party. And at 4:30, join in for a Prince sing-along. And this Sunday, Prince would have turned 68 years old. Wow, that is crazy to think about. Just yesterday, the Prince estate released a new song from the vault. It's called Stone. Now, that's just a small part of the more than 3-minute-long song, and it's one of 10 new tracks coming out on August 28th as part of a new Prince album called Timeless. These rare and unreleased songs will take you through the decades of Prince's career. It's kind of eerie when, artists' estate release songs after they've passed away. Cool, but also kind of like, oh.
Well, does anyone ever, have they said how many songs there are? Do you know how many they have unreleased still?
Like all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, there must be a lot,
there
right?
must be a lot because there already have been some songs throughout the years they've released. And now this 10-track new album in August, you're right, there must be a lot of tracks out there.
Yeah, and that'll be fun to check out. Yeah, super cool. Let's talk sports. The Twins, they host the Royals again tonight. Now, they did lose last night 8-6. Right now, let's do some math. The Twins, 29-35, so not good. About 40% through the season, Maria. They're on a 73 win pace, so not great. They got to pick it up.
Okay.
I
don't want to do any math, and I also don't want to watch any baseball, so that'll just give that all to you.
Yeah. Twins, we're probably not going to be talking about them much coming up again, just like last year. The Lynx, on the other hand, they got a big win last night, 87-84. They host Seattle tomorrow at noon at Target Center, and the Lynx, get this, best record in the WNBA, 8-2.
That's the kind of math I want to hear about, okay? Yes.
That's about it. This is also a fun story, too. Wild player Marcus Foligno, he was named the winner of the King Clancy Memorial Trophy. Now, that's an award for leadership and service by NHL players. He was actually presented the award by his brother Nick, also in the NHL, plays for the Wild, too. And he won the award himself back in 2017. And here's why. The two brothers, they created the Janice Foligno Foundation in memory of their mother, who died of breast cancer in 2009. And here are Marcus's thoughts.
We play for her for sure on the ice, but the stuff that we do off the ice is for our family and for her especially. And, we got a lot of great support staff. My dad, obviously, and my sisters and aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone's kind of rallying behind our family and obviously the loss of our mother.
And as part of the award, the NHL will donate $25,000 to the foundation.
It's time to take a breath with your Daily Bright Spot.
Taylor Swift released a new song today, and it's part of a huge movie franchise. And Johnny and I both have not listened to it yet, so this will be our first time with you. Let's take a listen.
And I remembered I loved you. Came back when it mattered, I saw you. Standing there in the light of the window, wearing that same smile. Man, it's been a while, but I knew you.
Thoughts, Maria?
I feel like it's a classic Taylor Swift song, right?
It's so funny. So I had a beer after my softball game last night. We actually got rained out, but there was
Did you win?
No, we got rained out. I don't even know. We didn't.
Okay.
We got to the field and it was pouring. But then a Taylor Swift song came on at the bar, and it was a song that I remember from like third grade. It was just crazy. Everyone was singing it, and you would know the song. It's like one of her hits, but it's crazy.
Sure.
She is timeless.
She is timeless, and this song is for the movie Toy Story 5, which she she said she grew up watching. So she is kind of going back in time
so cool.
and going back into her youth. And she says it was really cool to write this and perform this song for the movie. The song is called I Knew It, I Knew You. So whatever that means, probably something about the toys.
We should have just listened to the whole thing. I mean, it's probably like 3-4 minutes. Aren't some of her songs super long?
Like the 10-minute version of All Too Well? Yes, absolutely.
You know them all.
I do.
It's so funny.
Okay, but she did say that she's been a Toy Story kid from the age of 5, and it's an adventure that she plans to be on to infinity and beyond.
Aw, cute.
Toy Story 5 comes out in 2 weeks.
I'm also really excited for Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yes, I have. Okay, on the
movies coming
other
up, yeah.
end of the spectrum of movies. Oh my
it.
God. My husband and I just started rewatching all the Toy Stories.
No way.
Because it's been so long
and you're
and
gonna
we're
be ready.
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. We're
that's
excited
great.
for it. Because this new Toy Story, they deal with iPads. And
Really?
technology.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Kids and technology
What
in
could
their
go wrong?
toys. Ooh, so many things. So many things. Oh, well, on that note, get off your tech, get outside this weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful, and have a great one. Thank you so much for joining us here on 4 Things to Know with Johnny Connor. I'm Maria Lazignoli, and we're here with the news you need every weekday afternoon by 3 o'clock.
Listen to 4 Things to Know, a WCCO daily news podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
Love podcasts? Love Minnesota?
Check out the WCCO podcast studio lineup.
Hear the top stories of the day with 4 Things to Know.
Discover top female athletes and teams from around the state on women in sports.
Dive into stories about faith and belief, from your local leaders to your neighbors next door, with Bigger Than Belief.
Stay in the know on the go with the WCCO podcast studio. Go to WCCO.com/podcasts.